welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
That's a great look at our location tonight, the home of the Suns here in downtown Phoenix. Welcome fans to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much, Kevin. As Coach Monty Williams tells it of Devin Booker, he's a bucket. Devin can score on many levels.
Here's for Chris Paul.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. Then there's Reggie Jackson. Then there's Batum, and it's man in at the shooting guard position. And for Phoenix, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And at this point of the year, what's the main thing you think Brent, a head coach, has to do to keep his team focused for the second half of the season?
Well, you can make a team get a little bit tight.
Paul dishes to Ayton. Bridges outside. Lock at 6. Lets it go. And that one's good, Ayton.
Ayton just swallowing up the defender there and then completes the play.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
14 feet away, and the shot is long.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game. And Chris Paul still a great deals to convert very often.
Here's Booker. He dishes it to Bridges. Back to Booker. Suns moving the ball around. Zubac against Ayton. And the shot goes in. Ayton's got his second bucket tonight.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in.
Oh, man, it's 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
Chalk up 2 there with the jam.
This is why the teammates for Booker are loving him. He keeps working on his ability to find the open teammate.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Paul dishes to McGee. Shot from 6. That misses off the backboard. Now the Clippers with it. They're on a 17-6 run. Here's man. Jackson trying to break free. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. The Suns need to get a shot off. Bridges misses. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point.
And Bridges, in this young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
Covington with it, out guarded by Booker. Here's Hartenstein. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight, 3 for 4.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the... Now just a 5-point Clipper lead.
Booker showing some speed, excelling there, and blasting right through the defense to get to the rim.
Jackson passes to Coffey. The pass to Covington. Here's man. Jackson has the open look. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Paul against Jackson. Paul dishes to Johnson. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. 1:03 left to play here in the first.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Here's Paul, and there's the feed to Johnson. And stolen by Hood. Here's Coffey. McGee with the block. And they'll keep possession. Suns trail by 3. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Well, you play pick and roll offense, you've got the perfect point guard.
And Ayton gets double teamed. Kept alive. And he uses the glass on the layup. Ayton's got the lead up to 6 now for the Suns.
And they continue to control the glass.
Kicks to Jackson. Rejected by Crowder. Ball outside. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Now the coaching staff has to like that as he picks apart the defense there in the pick and roll play.
Shoots over Covington. Covington with the steal. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. The Suns on top, up by 16. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Coach Ty Lue. Coach, how do you get control of this game in the second half?
I think we just got to do a better job rebounding the basketball and taking care of the basketball. We had some shots that we normally make, we didn't. We just got to get back in transition.
Building that wall will help you, Coach. I know. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Devin Booker putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 15 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 steal. Tonight isn't an exception as looking back at his last few games, he's been stringing together some incredible performances. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Suns?
Their control of the boards is a big reason for this lead. Seems like it might have been their game plan coming in. Send multiple guys to the rim when the shot goes.
And over to Shaq. Now your take on the Clippers.
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting them, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And, guys, we saw just how tough he can be with a step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there. And that's his first 3 of this half.
Here's Hartenstein. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. And so it's Phoenix finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back right after this. Back to Jackson, trying to end the drought. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Here's Booker. Cans the shot from the wing. Booker's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Booker doing a great job of taking advantage right now of the defense.
Oh, Covington in position. trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. The feed to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
Well, in this regard, if I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Shooting for the Clippers, Norman Powell. One shot.
Two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Elfert, what was the biggest adjustment you made tonight to come back and win?
We turned it up on D. We got back to doing what we do and attacking the rim on the other end.
It all came together for a win, Elfert. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. Watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.